Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for January 28th through February 3rd. I'm going to jump right on in here. For those of you who don't know, this is a general reading for the week ahead. I will pull one card for a spirit homework card, soul card, angel message, see what's coming up for you all. This is going to be focusing on career, money, spiritual growth, family, friendships, all of that good stuff. The January love readings are already up, obviously. Love readings for February is going to be up in a couple of days. So if you haven't hit subscribe, hit notification, and you'll know when the love readings are posted. I'm going to do the love readings separately from now on. Okay, my dears. So Monday, Tuesday, here's your card for Taurus. Wednesday, Thursday, card for Taurus, Wednesday, Thursday for Taurus. Here you are. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Alright, and then I'm going to pull another card from a different deck after we take a look at these. And I have an announcement. Stick around for that after the reading. King of Swords, Taurus, for your Monday, Tuesday. King of Swords. So, when King of Swords comes up, this is about coming down to making stuff happen. Taking a plan and putting it into action. When I see King of Swords, I also think of basically negotiating agreements. Some of you are becoming a lot more assertive and you're wanting to step up and negotiate something new in terms of business or at work, or even like within your relationships with others. I feel that this is going to be financially for most of you. Something is happening financially. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, or some of you may have air in your moon or rising that's really beginning to step up. That part of you is beginning to become more assertive, or showing more, or coming up more. But when I see King of Swords, to me it's about being able to not get emotional about situations, not take things personally, and figure out how to move past a situation in a way where everybody wins, right? You might not even have time or desire for things like revenge or making somebody, like convincing somebody of something. You're just more like, look, I got to get on with what I got to do. What's the quickest way to get there? And how can I get there to where I'm benefiting? What can I give this person to where they're happy and they're no longer standing in my way? It's just very, very smart business decisions, I feel. And when I say business, sometimes I could mean also interactions with others. It could be friends or family, or just coming to an agreement, some kind of agreement. Making smart agreements that are going to keep other people in other situations from sabotaging you or getting in your way. Some of you, Taurus, may have been used to having a lot of people around you who are very needy, and you're finding ways of keeping them happy while having the space and the freedom and the time to focus on what you need to do. Taurus, for some of you, you are being asked to step into this role. Some of you might be trusted with a very big responsibility at work, or a new position may be opening up that's going to require you to take lead, to take charge, to make decisions. And some of you have been wanting this for a very long time, but now that it's here, you may feel a little bit intimidated by that. And this card is just saying, look, like, you have what you need. Just put your feelings aside. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Use your logic, use your reason, and you're going to go far in this situation. Your card for Wednesday, Thursday is Four of Pentacles. So this could be either you're wanting space. Maybe you're feeling really crowded, and maybe that's why you're coming up with these agreements with others. It could be something that's happening financial, my dears. Maybe some of you, Taurus, have somebody coming after you and they're wanting you to pay off a debt, or you're going after somebody else for a debt. There could be some not wanting or not willing to let go of money. That could be a situation with Four of Pentacles also. Maybe you feel like you don't want to give it up. But I feel a lot of you, Taurus, this is for you. This is something in resolving a situation. You're not wanting to hand this over. It could be time, it could be space, it could be money. And you're not wanting to do it. You're wanting to hold on to it because you're like, I need this. I don't know what I'm going to do without this. Well, the universe is encouraging you to expand your thinking, to see the never-ending abundance that is there, to realize and understand that energy is a flow. We have to give energy to receive energy. We have to spend money to make money. It's that whole principle. Obviously, you're going to do it within balance, but you might be going too extreme. So ask your angels and guides to help you and say, okay, angels and guides, where am I closing the fist too tightly? Where am I holding on too hard? Where am I going too extreme? How can I loosen up on this? How can I open up my energy to receive? How can I open up my energy to have that healthy flow? And ask your angels and guides to help you and guide you in changing this. Because right now, Taurus, if you're not careful, you're going to create a block that's going to keep you from being able to really get ahead. It's the beginning of the week, a door is opening, and you're very tempted to slam it shut because you're convinced that you're in an energy of lack, or that you can't open up, you know. So ask your angels and guides to help you with this. Your card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Judgment. This is a major arcana card, guys. I'm sorry about my classy little band-aid here. Please ignore it. Judgment. It's going to be about, sometimes it's about full-on retribution in some way. Like somebody is having to answer for something. Maybe you're having to answer to something. Maybe this is quite literal, and where some of you have some kind of judgment you're waiting on being entered, and that might be happening on Friday. Or you're feeling the effects of it coming into the weekend. Somebody's having to answer for something. It could be you, it could be somebody else. Typically, though, when I see the Judgment card comes up, the universe is asking you to let go of something petty. There's been some pettiness. Or the universe is asking you to look at the bigger picture about a situation. Something about what's happening right now is not in alignment with your higher purpose, with your higher vibration, and it's blocking you from reaching your full potential emotionally, mentally, romantically, spiritually, in every way. There's something you need to let go of, Taurus. It's going to be different for different ones of you. For some of you, I do feel like there's just like this pride is getting in the way, and you're not wanting to resolve something peacefully. You're holding on to it because it feels like, well, this is my last bit of power. But really, honestly, that power, quote-unquote power, that you're holding on to so tightly is putting you in a very vulnerable situation where you can end up being very blocked. So again, ask your angels and guides to help you see. Angels, guides, help me to see what is getting in the way of my happiness, and help me know how to move forward so that I'm not blocked in my happiness. I am living my purpose. I am living my potential, and I am receiving. I am open. Like, help me to get there if some of you are confused. Some of you already know what's going on. Right off the bat, you know what's going on. And it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go so you can live your life and be happy. Because holding on or trying to make this other person pay or trying to prove a point to this other person has been creating you suffering for way too long. Okay? Way too long. And for some of you, I feel really strongly that this is just about like feeling like you have to prove yourself to others. And in that quest of proving yourself, you've been shooting yourself in the foot. And you're over it. You're tired of it. You don't want it anymore. It's time to set it down so that you can really soar and be happy and just fly and be in your full potential, your full blessing, your full growth. Let's take a look at the soul message for the week, or the soul homework card. And then I have an announcement at the end, so stick around for that. I'm going to be announcing the winner of the raffle in the next couple of days before the weekend is over. I need to get the love readings for February out, and I'm really focused on that. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick a winner for who's winning the deck for the 20K subs. So thank you, those of you who've been participating in that. We're going to see what is happening here for your soul message or soul homework for the week ahead for Taurus. You all have morning dew, and this came up for another sign too. This is really interesting because when I see morning dew, I think of refreshment. I think of awakening. I think of those cool, beautiful drops nourishing the plants. But the creator of this deck has this about facing your fears and saying basically what you think might be a raging river. You might get close enough to it and realize it's just a little drop of dew, and you're able to gather it up and you're able to store it for later. It's really kind of like, I don't know, really different way of looking or thinking at things, the description in the book, but that's how the creator kind of meant it. Why it's being symbolized, raging rivers to dewdrops. You can meditate on that and come up with your own kind of reasoning or translation. But for me, you know, this is definitely a card about seizing the moment, seizing the opportunity, being early, taking initiative, like being there, gathering it up, and then seeing the way that it's going to bless you or help you or nourish you or soothe you. You know, something might seem overwhelming or strange or uncomfortable, but it's happening for your benefit, and it's happening to help you to grow, to blossom, and to flourish. And the way the creator of the deck has this, it's about facing your fears. So this is time to take action despite the fear. You know, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting despite the fear, you know, in the face of fear. You're still taking the steps and still doing what needs to be done, Taurus. So this is it. Like, you're done. Like you want to be happy. You want to leave this behind you. It's go time, Taurus. It's go time. And you've got this, my lovelies. Check out your moon sign and rising sign. It's going to bring in more information for different ones of you because of where your planets and where your charts are. It's a little bit more of like a personal feel or specifically to you. And that can be very helpful. If you need a private reading, reach out and let me know. I'm still available for those. The link is in the description about setting up a private reading. This brings me to the announcement, guys. We have this lovely, lovely, lovely little dish of stones here. Okay, this blue one here is angelite, and this purple one here is amethyst angelite. So what is happening? I am launching a crystal of the month club. Every single month you will get a crystal, and I will explain the metaphysical properties of the crystal. I will clear and charge each and every single crystal. Each crystal will be handled and prepared by me, and I will infuse it with energy. I will charge it in sunlight, full moonlight, all of the good stuff. I will bless it, send it out, and you'll learn more about crystals. You will also get a personalized recorded message from me, from my face on camera, not just my hands, but my face on camera talking to your beautiful face about what is coming up in the month ahead for you. Just, I'll pull a card, I'll see what messages are coming up for you personally, and that'll just be like a monthly little check-in for you. And so that's going to be launched this weekend as well. I got it. I'm going to have it through the Patreon, so there'll be a link where you can sign up there. And everything will be very automatic and very easy. So I just have to get the Patreon set up. I want to get the love readings out, and then the Patreon will be set up, and then you all will be able to sign on for those of you who are interested in doing this. So I'm excited to send you personal messages and crystals and help you grow your collection and all that wonderful stuff. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus. I'm wishing you a wonderful week ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'm enjoying getting to know you guys through the personal readings, through the comments, through those interactions, and I will see you all next week.